Hey guys, Andrew here with DrewFit. I want to thank you for tuning in. Today's video topic is going to be why fasting might not be the best option for you. If you're somebody that's wanting to improve your health, burn fat, sustain muscle, fasting may not be the best option. And I'm also going to offer you guys a solution at the end of the video. So what is the reason people promote fasting? Now, fasting is essentially just not eating food for an extended period of time. Technically, when you go to bed at night, that is technically a, 8 or 9 hour fast. I think that's why they call it break fast. You're breaking the fast for breakfast in the morning. So fasting, in today's sense, a lot of people promote the 3-day, 5-day, 1 week in extended fasting of just consuming water, or just doing dry fasting, both of which I do not recommend personally, because I think there's more damage that's going to be done than benefits. Now, the main benefit that a lot of these people that promote fasting discuss is the benefit of autophagy, which is the recycling of the old cells and promotion of the new healthy cells, which is just a normal function of the human body. And you can achieve those results as well. There's been many studies citing this, that you don't need to do a crazy fast. You can just put yourself in a slight caloric deficit to increase the rate of autophagy, essentially the recycling of the cells. So fasting, I believe, does have a time and place, I guess, but I think a lot of people are promoting it, acting it like it's a cure-all. Even stuff like intermittent fasting, I think, is pretty detrimental long-term for your health. But that's neither here nor there. Why I wanted to do this video is because in a recent interview I was listening to with Dr. Raymond P. or Georgie Dinkoff, they may have both been on there. They're talking about when you are fasting that, 80% of the weight that is lost is coming from your muscle tissue, skin tissue, and other organs. So naturally, that's what the body does when you're not giving it its energy requirements for the day, is that it's going to start consuming of itself. And that's one thing that the fasting community or people that promote fasting say, that, it's a good trick to start burning fat. But actually, when you start to look at it, according to the study that Ray Pete is citing, is that most of that weight that is lost in that duration of time is just going to be muscle and skin tissue, which is what you don't want. People do fasting because they want the health benefits, but they also want to look better. They want to, kind of sustain their muscle mass and burn fat, tighten up their body. So essentially, that's not what's happening when you're doing this. So the solution that I like to offer in that interview that they discuss is doing a 500 calories a day diet, essentially. And you can do this for the duration of 1 day, 3 days, 5 days. But what they found was that it kind of flipped its head percentage-wise, that it's going to be like 90% of the weight being lost is going to be from the fat. But the trick with the 500 calories is you want to make sure you're getting all of your electrolytes, stuff like magnesium, sodium, calcium, and I'm missing one other one, magnesium, sodium, calcium, and potassium. So within those 500 calories, you can get that by eating some high-quality food, stuff like beef liver, oysters, salting your food, some good fruit. You're really going to be covering the basis on the electrolyte side. And you also want to be consuming things like muscle meat and stuff like bone broth to get those amino acids that are going to keep the stress hormones low, which is another negative side effect of long-term fasting, is that it does increase stress hormones. So if you transition to this 500 calorie a day diet, consume the proper foods, you're going to be keeping these stress hormones at bay, because that's what runs rampant when you're not feeding your body the proper nutrients and calories, is that you're going to be increasing certain stress hormones like adrenaline, cortisol, et cetera, and those things promote the eating of the muscle tissue and skin tissue and other organ tissue. So I want to throw that out there for you guys. If you want more information on what foods to eat while doing the 500 calorie a day diet, I hate even calling it that, but just consuming 500 calories a day. I put up a video last week going in depth on what foods to eat, why you want to eat them, and stuff like that. So I hope this message gets to you guys. And if you have any questions, comments, please drop them below. And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys.